Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the world of knives, but not just any knives. We're counting down the top 10 most illegal knives you should never own. These bad boys are banned in many places for a reason. They're seriously dangerous and often associated with criminal activity. But don't worry, we're not encouraging any illegal activities here. We're all about safety and knowledge. So sit back, relax, and get ready to be amazed by these crazy blades. First up, we've got the infamous butterfly knife, also known as a balisong. With its sleek design and mesmerizing flipping action, it's no wonder people are drawn to it. But don't let the cool factor fool you. This knife is illegal in many places for a reason. The problem with the butterfly knife lies in its concealability and rapid deployment. See that unique handle? It folds around the blade, making it look like a harmless piece of metal. But with a flick of the wrist, bam! You got a razor-sharp blade ready to go. This ease of concealment and quick opening makes it a favorite among criminals. Plus, those fancy flipping tricks you see, they can actually be used to distract or disorient an opponent. That's why many countries and states have decided to ban it altogether. So if you're ever tempted to buy a butterfly knife, just remember the risks involved. It might seem like a cool toy, but the law sees it differently. Next up, we're talking about a knife that's synonymous with danger and Hollywood action movies, the Switchblade. Press a button and boom, the blade shoots out like a rocket. This automatic opening mechanism is what makes the Switchblade so appealing, but also so dangerous. It requires minimal effort to deploy, making it a serious threat in a confrontation. The Switchblade's reputation precedes it, often linked to criminal activity and featured in countless gangster films. This negative association has led to its ban in many parts of the world. Law enforcement agencies argue that the Switchblade's quick deployment and potential for lethal force make it more of a weapon than a tool. Now, I know some people argue that Switchblades can have practical uses, like for self-defense or emergency situations, but the truth is there are safer and more legal alternatives available. So unless you're an action movie hero, it's best to steer clear of the Switchblade. Now let's talk about a knife that uses a force of nature to unleash its blade, the gravity knife. This intriguing weapon relies on gravity or centrifugal force to open, adding a whole new level of danger to the mix. Imagine this, you simply flick your wrist, and the force of the movement causes the blade to slide out of the handle, locking into place. It's quick, it's efficient, and it's illegal in many places. Historically, gravity knives were used by paratroopers and soldiers who needed a reliable way to cut themselves free from tangled parachutes or equipment. However, their use quickly spread beyond the battlefield, and their potential for misuse became apparent. Many countries and states have outlawed gravity knives due to their ease of concealment and rapid deployment. So, while the idea of a gravity-powered blade might sound cool, remember that owning or carrying one could land you in some serious trouble. Get ready for this one, folks, because we're about to step into the world of spy movies and secret agent gadgets. I'm talking about the Ballistic Knife, a blade that's literally shot out of its handle like a projectile. The Ballistic Knife uses a powerful spring or compressed gas mechanism to launch the blade with incredible force and speed. We're talking about a blade that can travel several feet with enough power to embed itself in wood, and yes, even flesh. Unsurprisingly, the Ballistic Knife is illegal in most parts of the world. Its potential for lethal force is undeniable. Law enforcement agencies consider it a serious threat as it can be used to inflict harm from a distance. The Ballistic Knife blurs the line between a knife and a firearm, making it a legal nightmare in most countries. So, unless you're a secret agent on a top-secret mission, it's best to leave the ballistic knives to the movies. Next up is the Push Dagger, a small but mighty weapon designed for close-quarters combat. Its compact size and T-shaped handle make it perfect for concealment, often hidden in a boot or under clothing. The Push Dagger is designed for stabbing, with a blade that extends straight out from the handle, delivering maximum force with each thrust. Its unique design provides excellent leverage, allowing the attacker to inflict serious damage with minimal effort. It's no wonder that this weapon has a dark history, often associated with criminal activity and street fights. As a result, the Push Dagger is illegal in many parts of the world. Law enforcement agencies argue that its design serves no practical purpose other than to inflict harm. So, while the Push Dagger might seem like a compact and convenient tool, remember that its true nature lies in its potential for violence. Hold on tight because we're stepping back in time to explore a knife with a dark and brutal history, the trench knife. This weapon is a chilling reminder of the horrors of war, specifically designed for close-quarters combat in the trenches of World War I. The trench knife typically features a double-edged blade with a wicked point designed to inflict maximum damage in hand-to-hand combat. But that's not all. Many trench knives also incorporate knuckle dusters into their design, adding an extra layer of brutality. These knives were designed for one purpose: to kill. They were brutal and unforgiving, reflecting the grim reality of trench warfare. While they might seem like relics of the past, trench knives are still outlawed in many places today. Their historical association with violence, coupled with their inherently aggressive design, makes them a concern for law enforcement. The combination of a knife blade and brass knuckles is considered excessive force in most situations. So, while the trench knife might hold historical significance, it's best left in the past. It's a chilling reminder of the brutality of war, and a weapon that has no place in modern society. Get ready for a touch of elegance, mixed with a whole lot of danger as we delve into the world of the stiletto. This knife is like a venomous snake, sleek, stylish, and capable of delivering a deadly blow. The stiletto is instantly recognizable with its long, slender blade that tapers to a needle-sharp point. It's designed for one purpose: piercing, and it does so with deadly efficiency. Historically, the stiletto was a weapon of choice for assassins and criminals, often concealed within clothing or disguised as everyday objects. While the stiletto might seem like a relic of the past, it's still considered a dangerous weapon today. Its association with criminal activity and its potential for lethal force have led to its ban in many countries. So, while the stiletto might hold a certain allure with its sleek design and historical significance, it's best to admire it from afar. This elegant assassin is a weapon best left in the past. Prepare to be captivated by the unique and intriguing karambit, a knife that has journeyed from humble agricultural tool to a controversial weapon. Originating in Southeast Asia, the karambit boasts a distinctive curved blade that resembles a tiger's claw. Originally, this knife was used for harvesting crops, cutting rope, and other everyday tasks. However, like many tools, the karambit's potential for self-defense was quickly recognized, and it evolved into a formidable weapon. The karambit's curved blade allows for a variety of slashing and hooking techniques, making it a versatile weapon in close-quarters combat. However, this versatility has also made the karambit a subject of controversy. Its growing popularity as a self-defense weapon has raised concerns about its potential for misuse. Some argue that its aggressive design and association with martial arts make it more prone to being used as a weapon than a tool. As a result, the legality of carrying a karambit varies widely depending on location. So, while the karambit might seem like an intriguing and versatile tool, it's essential to remember its potential for harm. Its journey from a humble agricultural implement to a controversial weapon serves as a reminder that even the most innocuous objects can have a darker side. Get ready for a dose of espionage and intrigue as we uncover the secrets of the cane sword, a weapon that's as cunning as it is unexpected. Imagine this: an unassuming gentleman strolling down the street leaning on his trusty cane, looking every bit the harmless old soul. But beneath that veneer of respectability lies a secret, a concealed blade, ready to be unleashed at a moment's notice. The cane sword is the epitome of a concealed weapon, often disguised as an ordinary walking stick. The element of surprise was the cane sword's greatest asset, allowing the wielder to disarm their opponent before they even knew what hit them. Today, the cane sword is largely considered a relic of the past, a fascinating glimpse into a time when gentlemen dueled with concealed weapons. While owning a cane sword might not land you in legal trouble in most places, it's essential to check local laws and regulations. We've reached the end of our journey into the world of illegal knives, and we're finishing with a weapon that's as brutal as it is controversial: the knuckle knife. This weapon is not for the faint of heart. It's a combination of a knife and brass knuckles, designed to inflict maximum damage. Imagine this: a weapon that not only cuts but also amplifies the force of a punch, turning your hand into a weaponized club. The knuckle knife typically features a short, fixed blade protruding from between two or more finger rings. The rings are often made of metal, adding weight and impact to punches. This combination of blade and blunt force makes the knuckle knife a formidable weapon in close-quarters combat. Unsurprisingly, the knuckle knife is widely outlawed due to its inherently aggressive design and potential for serious harm. Law enforcement agencies consider it a deadly weapon, often associated with criminal activity and violence. So, while the knuckle knife might seem like a formidable weapon, it's essential to remember that its possession is illegal in most parts of the world. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. We've got a lot more exciting and informative videos coming your way. Let us know in the comments which knife surprised you the most.